Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to continue the sales and communication series videos that I am bringing to you. But before I talk about what is today's video, have you subscribed to my channel as yet? And if not, I would request you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so that whenever I come up with new videos, you get to you will be notified about those videos first up. If you really like the content that I bring to you through my channel and through my videos, you may want to hit the like button. You may want to comment on any of those videos, or you may want to share them with your network or with anybody you feel can derive a lot of value from all of this content and videos that I bring to you. Let's get started for today. So today we are going to talk about a very important aspect of sales and communication, right? We're going to talk about, aren't we selling always? Now think about it. Think about this before I start this video. Why don't you introspect? Why don't you take 15 seconds or 20 seconds, pause the video and think about it. Aren't we selling always at all times? Let's proceed. Now that's the million-dollar question, right? Don't we sell always? I hope you did some introspection before coming to this part of the video. So have you thought about it? Let's see whether you're right or wrong. So how do we do so? How do we sell always at all times? Think about it. Don't we have an agenda to take care of every day? Don't we have a list of things that we have to accomplish in a given day, whether it's personal or professional, right? But we choose to do things from that particular list. So if on a given week, let's say from Monday to Saturday or Monday to Friday, you have to do, let's say 50 tasks or 30 tasks. Out of that, you choose what do you want to do every single day. There are things which you really want to do. There are things which you have to do. So ideally, you will bring those items on the list up that you want to do and put those items or push those items behind that you have to do, right? What is it? You're trying to sell yourself. You're trying to sell yourself that there are certain tasks that you want to do before doing others. That is where you're choosing things to do from an agenda or a list of things that you need to accomplish. Ideas. Now, how do we always, think about selling? Aren't we selling always? Yes, we are selling ideas. What kind of ideas are we selling? So let's assume it's your parents' birthday or one of the parents' birthday or anniversary of your parents or anybody in your siblings on your or your family or your friends or even your professional setup. You have ideas. So you're always selling through those ideas. Why don't we go to that restaurant? Why don't we order that meal? Why don't we order that cuisine? And so on and so forth. So from a standpoint of selling, an idea that you get or an idea that you propose to somebody, right? It's also a part of selling. Think about it. Opinions. I don't like the Indian cricket team. I don't like the Australian cricket team. I don't like this. I don't like that. I like to fly only in Emirates. I like to drive only a Mercedes. What are these? These are opinions. And this is also something which we say, aren't we selling always? So if your friend wants to go on, let's say, a tour to Europe, yeah, don't go to Northern Europe. Try going to continental Europe. Don't go to London. Go to Paris. Don't go to Switzerland. Go to Austria. What are these? These are opinions. So all of these opinions are also because of the fact that we are selling some things to ourselves as against others. Now, this is one of the scenarios which students primarily have, and they sell these ideas to themselves. How many times in our study career or student career, while we were students, right? How many times have we sold ourselves games over studies? How many times have we sold studies over games? Very few, I believe. And I also belong to the same tribe. So when I was a student, I would always prefer to play games over studying. So I sold myself the idea of games over selling the idea of studies. Eating at home versus eating out. Now, this is something which we face almost every single day of the week, right? So you sell the idea to your spouse or to your parents or to your siblings or to your friends for that matter. Okay, let's go ahead and eat out today and we'll eat at home tomorrow. And then at the same time, what you observe is that your parents or your siblings or somebody elder in your family, they are trying to sell you the idea, why don't you eat at home today and eat out tomorrow? So aren't we selling always? Try and think about it. This is another favorite of mine, spending over saving. All of us try to ensure that we sell the idea of spending our money to ourselves rather than saving that money. Very few of us have this habit that, okay, I'm going to sell myself as a habit of saving over the habit of spending, right? And this actually relates very well to the previous example, eating at home versus eating out. So when you eat at home, it's not that the meals that you eat at home are totally free. There are certain groceries and certain things, certain raw materials that you have to buy. Understood. But then if you look at the idea of eating at home versus eating out, eating at home is always cheaper. It's always healthier as compared to eating out. But again, it's the point of selling an idea. What do we sell? Saving X amount of money and investing that amount of money into different financial instruments is a tough thing, because what you're actually trying to do is taking money out of your disposable income and putting it aside. You're not going to get the instant gratification. So spending over saving is a clear case wherein you're selling instant gratification to yourself over delayed gratification. Again, spending over investing. So today, you know that in order for you to have a good financial future, a stable financial future, it is important for you to go ahead and invest a certain amount of money out of the disposable income that you have at your disposal, right? But still, you want to spend more. Again, what you're selling is the idea of instant gratification over the idea of delayed gratification to yourself. TV over sleeping, that's another example. Financial extravagance over financial prudence, of course. Instant gratification over delayed gratification. I've already mentioned it before. Now, why do we do so? Why do we keep selling? Why do we sell to ourselves, to our parents, to our friends, to our siblings, to our family members, to our relatives, to our bosses, to our superiors, to our colleagues? Why do we do so? There are certain things. First of all, of course, is your personal choice. So you are a human being, you have certain personal choices. You want to go ahead and exercise those choices, right? That is the reason you sell X over Y every time. Then you have societal pressures as well. Your friend has just got a new car. So maybe out of the societal pressure, you want to go ahead and buy a similar car or even an expensive one for that matter. So you're selling this idea irrespective of the fact whether it is affordable to you in the current circumstances or not. Peer group, of course, your peer group does something. So um, let's assume your friend just went for a trip to Switzerland. You also want to go to a trip to Switzerland. So again, these are choices that we make on a daily basis. And that is the reason we end up selling always. Now, I want to give you a suggestion before I end this video. You need to choose extremely carefully what you sell to yourself, or else you may have to sell something which you may least want to. Again, it's a personal choice. We are selling ourselves always at all time. But the idea is that what is it that you want to sell to yourself within the current circumstances versus what do you want to afford later on? It totally depends on you. So this brings to the end of this particular video wherein we learned about, aren't we selling always? Yes, we are selling always at all times. If you've not done so, you may want to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so that you get notified of any new videos that I come up with. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to comment on this video, go ahead and comment on this video. If you want to share this video with your network, please feel free to do so. Till next time, take care of yourself, and I'll be back soon with more videos in the sales and communication series. Bye for now. Take care.